ladies and gentlemen. Here's the captain, just gone midday, and once again, clock's leapt forward 1 hour, so it's now suddenly 1 minute past 1 in the afternoon, and time for an update on this, the fourth sea day crossing the Atlantic Ocean. So, position at noon, 49 degrees and 44 minutes north, 19,019 degrees and 41 minutes west. Out and about, nice clear day today. We left the fog behind. A lovely crisp horizon, around 14 miles visibility from the bridge out to the nice sharp line, and overcast sky. So typically a North Atlantic grey day. Nearest point of land is the island of Tearacht. It's just beside Valentia on the west coast of Ireland, and that's 370 nautical miles almost due east of us now. So having crossed the mid-Atlantic ridge yesterday, we've now got onto the flat boring bit which runs between the mid-Atlantic ridge and the continental shelf of Europe. And this piece of the ocean floor underneath us is the Porcupine Abyssal Plain, and this lies in international waters adjacent to the Irish continental margin. It has a muddy seabed with scattered abyssal hills and covers an area approximately half the size of Europe's landmass, and depths range between 4,000 and 4,800 metres, so quite a long way from the surface of the sea down to the ocean floor. And there is a downward flow of organic detritus derived from the primary production in the upper layers of the ocean, which falls down through those 4,000 metres and settles on the sea floor. And a large number of marine invertebrates inhabit the abyssal plain. About 90% by number and biomass are sea cucumbers. And you might think that sea cucumbers were vegetables, but because they move around on the surface of the ocean there, they are in fact animals, and they are increasing in number as more phytodetritus falls down to the seabed, and the ecosystem is profoundly changed by the reworking and consequent aeration of the seabed surface. There are lots of other small things living down there as well, such as sea spiders, tunicates, and dumbo octopi. There we are, ladies and gentlemen, enough from me. Lovely smooth day out here. Enjoy the afternoon. There are some whales out there on the port side at the moment, so go and see if you can see some. Sometimes they'll see a little spout of water and they'll be out there. Here's Kevin Morrissey.
Thank you very much, Captain. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Since departure from Halifax until noon today, Queen Mary 2 has steamed a total distance of 1,910 nautical miles at an average speed of 22 knots. This leaves a further distance of 742 nautical miles left to go to our arrival at the Southampton pilot station. The nautical mile is equivalent of 1 minute of arc on the Earth's surface. It's longer than a statute mile. It is 6,080 feet as opposed to 5,280 feet. Therefore, some 15% longer. So when we give our speed as 20 knots, which is 20 nautical miles per hour, this equates to about 23 miles per hour or 37 kilometers per hour. As the captain said, typical gray day, transatlantic, overcast, with temperatures of 15 Celsius currently, or 59 Fahrenheit, and winds from the north, force 4 on the Beaufort scale, which is a moderate breeze, 11 to 16 knots. The depth under the keel is 4,100 meters, or 13,450 feet, and the sea temperature is 16 Celsius, or 61 Fahrenheit, with a short southerly swell of up to 1 meter or 3 feet. Moving into tonight and into tomorrow, we're expecting much the same, with temps tomorrow of up to 18 Celsius, possible breaks of sun, 64 Fahrenheit, and winds southerly up to force 4, again 11 to 16 knots. Slight seas and scattered clouds expected. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll just leave you with a favorite quote of mine that I've said a few times previous cruises. I really don't know why it is that all of us are so committed to the sea, except I think it's because, in addition to the fact that the sea changes and the light changes and ships change, it's because we all came from the sea. And it's an interesting biological fact that all of us have in our veins the exact same percentage of salt in our blood that exists in the ocean. And therefore, we have salt in our blood, in our sweat, in our tears. We are tied to the ocean, and when we go back to the sea, whether it is to sail or to watch it, we are going back from whence we came. President John F. Kennedy remarks in Newport, Rhode Island in 1962. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all from me. I hope you enjoy your day at sea here on Queen Mary 2, and I'll now hand you over to the German hostess, Anita.